Hi, my name is Lexy Bradford.
And I'm Reece Ratliff.
And we are artists, songwriters, and producers and members of Adam's private mentorship club, the Billboard 500 Club. You're here on the Music Industry Contact YouTube channel where we do in-depth breakdowns of hit songs.
In today's video, we're going to be analyzing Maniac by Stray Kids. If you didn't already know, we cannot monetize these videos here, so our Golden Year community on Patreon means the world to us. If you already support our community over there, thank you so much. If not, click the link in our description to join us over there for early access to videos and polls so you can help us choose the next song to break down. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's go! 정상인 척 다들 힘 좀 빼 짓고 있는 미소들은 새 락이 풀리면 다 똑같지 눈은 날 못 속여 허브제는 풀렸네 정신을 간신히 잡채 눈 한 번 깜빡이고 빼 다시 세상이 정한 정상인 코스프레 준비 Mashup, mind blow, 정신은 backup 프로토타입 내 속은 언제나 삐끗 monster 유행 같은 친절함은 저리 지나 rotten 내 통수에다 시원하게 욕해도 다 먹여 Hop in, 순진하게만 보다 더 크게 다짐 호의가 계속되면 권리줄 나를 toxic 이러니 돌지 warning
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. That was a lot to unpack. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. That was cool.
I love how they bring it in with just this moment of impact and then into this super catchy hook.
Yeah, was that like a reverse vocal riser, or was that... It kind of sounds like a voice.
Yeah, it sounds like a voice layered
Right?
with a bass and like an initial impact of some sort.
Interesting.
That like little drum that goes down, bass
And
as
then,
well.
and then the
Yeah.
little bell.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
It's interesting too, because in this hook they have the main synth, and then halfway through they also have a little like glitchier pluck that comes in to reinforce that middle
It's a very
trill.
interesting sound. Definitely catches your ear right from the bat. Oh, that little...
Yeah. There too.
There.
There.
Let's go!
And then I love that they go through it and then just suspend it at the end, give it that wait for a moment before dropping
Yeah.
into the verse.
That's really cool. And it kind of sounds like it's panned. Yeah.
Yeah, they play around, especially with the drums. Once we get into a couple of the later sections, they play.
Yeah,
a ton
I heard that
of
too.
Movement, really cool.
Let's go! 정상인 척 다들 힘 좀 빼 짓고 있는 미소들은
So this is interesting too. Once they get into the verse, they start playing with different release lengths on that sub. So each hit and each double stack kind of has its own character. And they just, it creates a feeling like it's moving throughout that whole section. So listen again and see if you can hear the differences between the hits.
Let's go! 정상인 척 다들 힘 좀 빼 짓고 있는 미소들은 새
So that first line, doom, 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 and it almost has a little reverse into that last hit, and then second line, doom, doom, doom. One more time.
Let's go! 정상인 척 다들 힘 좀 빼 짓고 있는 미소들은 새 락이 풀리면 다 똑같지 눈은 날 못 속여 허브제는 풀렸네.
Oh, they changed it on that one too. They changed it on that one too at the end.
And I love that little
sorry,
snare. My bad. That snare roll that comes in and cuts off the sub completely for that transition moment.
I was gonna say that their uses of harmonies right off the bat is super cool. The first line is just the lead with a really nice delay tail so you can hear it, and then you also hear on the second line there's a higher harmony that comes in, and then they have 3-part harmony that comes in. It's really cool how they use it, but yeah, we can go back and listen to the harmonies.
Let's go. 정상인 척 다들 힘 좀 빼. 짓고 있는 미소들은 새 락이 풀리면 다 똑같지. 눈은 날 무서워. 허브제는 풀렸네.
That's a cool one, right?
정신을 간신히 잡채. 눈 한번 깜빡이고 빼.
And they have a little...
Oh, and then they make that note the melody.
That's a really pretty melody. But yeah, it's cool how they use the vocals to also transition into the next little section.
Mm-hmm.
눈은 날 무서워. 허브제는 풀렸네. 정신을 간신히 잡채.
Those ad-libs.
눈 한번 깜빡이고 빼. 다시 세상이 정한 정상인
And the altar boy.
Yeah. Cool power of 3 in the structure of that melody too.
Yep.
눈은 날 무서워. 허브제는 풀렸네. 정신을 간신히 잡채. 눈 한번 깜빡이고 빼. 다시 세상이 정한 정상인 코스프레 준비. Mashup, mind blow, 정신은 백.
Bring the hook back in.
That transition
over.
was really cool.
Yeah. All the little like fluttery textures they have. So interesting.
정상인 코스프레 준비. Mashup, mind blow, 정신은 백.
Yeah, so it sounds like a reversed white noise riser, an impact, and then some sort of a, I don't know if they're doing it with a synth or a percussive waveform delayed, or I'm not sure what they're doing, but some sort of just kind of like fluttery texture. Yeah, I think it's a synth.
That's cool.
Sounds like it's an LFO and then definitely carved out EQ very specifically, but
super cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Almost like a lot of the mids are taken out and it has some high and some low, but pretty empty in the mid range. Very interesting
cool.
sound.
신은 backup 프로토타입 내 속은 언제나 삐끗 monster 유행 같은 친절함은 저리 지나 rotten 내 통수에다 시원하게 욕해도 다 먹여 순진하게만 보다 크게 다짐
That ha-ha is hand. That's really fun.
코스프레 준비 Mashup, mind blow 정신은 backup 프로토타입 내 속은 언제나 삐끗 monster 유행 같은 친절함은 저리 지나 rotten 내
Yeah. So they use it on the
Mashup, mind blow.
So yeah, they use it on the last line of the other section, and then they go into this section, and then use it on the first 2 lines, and then take it out or something.
Yeah, so they take it the line where they have the haha.
Yeah,
they
so
take it out that whole line.
To give space for that haha to stand out.
So
Smart.
one more time.
세상이 정한 정상인 코스프레 준비 Mashup, mind blow 정신은 backup 프로토타입 내 속은 언제나 삐끗 monster 유행 같은 친절함은 저리 지나 rotten 내 통수에다 시원하게 욕해도 다 먹여 순진하게만 보다 더 크게 다짐 호의가 계속되면 권리졸라를 펌핑
Oh, I like this rice that they're using here. Ooh! Whoa! Okay, this is so cool. That's a way longer riser than a normal one, which is super cool. It kind of feels like a siren a little bit to me, but it's very subtle in the back.
I love their contrast too, because after that riser they have the whistle, which takes up some of the high frequency space, and then they have that drill like sub drop.
Little bird sounds or something. Yeah, they put everything in there, but that was a cool moment.
Yeah, and when they go right from the highs to the low mids and the lows, it's just this crazy pull of your ear before going into the next section subconsciously, and really cool transition here.
Yeah, great use of tension and release.
Transition down into that bass heavy.
Oh, they brought the bird
Comes back.
Whoa, okay, we'll get there. Okay, whoa. Okay. That's cool how they use those birds throughout the whole chorus. I thought they would only do that right here, but it's interesting because it kind of sounds like they're using vocal chops, but with the bird sounds. That's cool. And then their use of powers of threes with the title. They just really drill that title in your head so you remember it. Okay, let's play it again.
Very cool repetition. I love, too, how they take the hook and put the same melodic contour into the bass line.
Yeah.
A little bit more simplified, a little bit straighter, but just really, really drilling that hook the whole time. Really cool.
Maniac, 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac.
Yeah.
Maniac, Frankenstein처럼 걸어 Maniac. Maniac. Maniac, 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac.
So they have 3 of those as well.
Yeah,
and
but they only added harmony on the second one. That's cool.
I love how they bring that scale in over top too, giving it that major feel when the rest of the chorus is just so driven on that root of the minor key.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, the riser again.
Another stutter there.
That's cool.
결국 본색이 드러났지. 편하지 않은 life, it'll live is all tonight. 정상인 척 다들 척좀
Love that snare stop.
듣고 있는 미소 no pressure. 라켓 불면 다들 똑같지. 눈은 날 못 속여.
This section after the chorus,
Super
so
cool.
interesting.
Maniac, maniac.
Verse 2.
다 터진 형식밥처럼 결국 본색이 드러났지. 편하지 않은 life, it'll live is all tonight. 정상인 척 다.
So I like earlier in the song they had, you know, a singing section and then a rap section and kind of these different pieces broken up. And I like how in the section right after the chorus, you know, right after what I assume is going to be the most common part throughout the song, they bring in multiple voices and multiple different styles together. And just, again, creates a cool contrast and a cool pull of focus. Love the vocal arrangement.
Oh, the vocal arrangement's amazing. It's really cool. And I really do like how, you know, usually especially in K-pop, they usually leave a section for each of the members. But like you said, this is really interesting because they use different members throughout each of the lines. And then they add in the harmonies with each other. It's just really, really interesting.
I love the hits too in this whole section.
결국 본색이
So on the 4 and the 1.
다 터진 형식밥처럼 결국 본색이 드러났지. 편하지 않은 life, it'll live is all tonight. 정상인 척 다들 척좀 빼. 찾고 있는 미소 no pressure. 라켓 불면 다들 똑같지. 눈은 날 못 속여. 내가 걷는 이 거리는 다 지뢰바다. 언제 터질지 모르는 도만 volcano. 전했던 바람도 언제 바꿀지 몰라. 다들 숨긴 채 살아가 like a seal tornado popping. 순진하게만 보다가 그게 닥침. 호의가 계속 되면 걸린 줄 아는 닥침. 이러니 돕지 원이. Maniac.
So they had the same drill but no broken glass this time.
Yeah. I like that.
Interesting.
And this video was very trippy. I was just like, wow. It goes so perfectly with the music, with the sound design. All right, wait, let's go back and take another listen. It's a long
눈은 날 못
song.
속여. 내가 걷는 이 거리는 다 지뢰바다. 언제 터질지 모르는 도만 volcano. 전했던 바람도 언제 바꿀지 몰라. 다들 숨긴 채 살아가 like a seal tornado popping. 순진하게만 보다가 그게 닥침. 호의가 계속 되면 걸린 줄 아는 닥침. 이러니 돕지 원이. Maniac.
I love to their melody in that section. The cadence of the rap is so tight and super hooky on the toxic rhyme scheme, and then they get to the warning, which doesn't hit in the same place and doesn't rhyme, just kind of cuts it off, and is a really, really cool way to end that section.
And that's super cool because warning is like you want to get that person's attention, just like the sentiment behind it. That's really cool how they did that. Wow.
Yeah.
그게 닥치 호의가 계속되면 권리들 아래 닥치 이러니 돌지 원이 Maniac 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac Frankenstein처럼 걸어 Maniac Maniac Maniac
I think they had that in the first
I
century.
don't. They did.
Like an ad-lib.
나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac
That
Frankenstein처럼
The little ping, ping.
After that.
Maniac Frankenstein처럼 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac
What
That.
I gotta see. That? Go back to-
The last one that goes up, yeah.
Go back to the first chorus.
나서 빠
I want-
Maniac 나서 빠 Maniac 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac
Oh, yeah.
Maniac 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac 핑핑
I think the bass changed.
I think so too. Because the person felt really hard.
Maniac
Oh, wait,
Frankenstein
go back a little.
Maniac 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 Maniac 핑핑 돌아버리 이러니 돌지 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac Frankenstein처럼 걸어 Maniac
It sounds like the bass just has a slight bit of the high end brought back in. Like the shelf was rolled just a little bit to the right.
Yeah, because this chorus feels a lot more open to me. The first one felt like it hit a little harder.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Very subtle, but
Very subtle.
yeah, I think they're just, and it might be with other stuff too, but I think they're just playing around with some EQ and just kind of widening.
Super
Maybe
cool.
panning too, just like
Yeah.
getting out a little bit wider, but very cool.
핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac Frankenstein처럼 걸어 Maniac 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 나서 빠진 것처럼 무서운 Maniac 핑핑 돌아버리겠지 Maniac 비정상구성이 죽단 Maniac Maniac 가득해 두 눈은 lunatic 모든 감각이 날 서있지 예쁘게 포장한 대로 매번 갖던
That's pretty.
흘러가다 보면 결국 드러나겠지 숨겨진 내면의 그 모습이 Yeah Maniac
Whoa. I love this section. Okay. That was really cool.
Yeah, I love that chord progression. So interesting.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Their harmony arrangement, solid.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back.
가득해 두 눈은 lunatic 모든 감각이 날 서있지 예쁘게 포장한 대로 매번 갖던 only 흘러가다 보면 결국 드러나겠지 숨겨진 내면의 그 모습이 Yeah Maniac
The transition out of the chorus into this was really pretty too.
Mhm.
Because the other one, they really used that to like propel you forward and use that transition, where here it was a lot quicker than the first one. And I kind of felt like that riser that they used carried through and kind of ended up with the synth.
Let's listen back.
Maniac 비정상구성이 죽단 Maniac Maniac 가득해 두 눈은 lunatic 모든
Yeah, I think
Like
I'm not
opens
sure
up
if
at
it was the
top.
riser, but the other synth that they brought in the transition, I think it kind of stuttered through that and then was the sound that they used.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
really cool.
My bad, sorry.
가득해 두 눈은 lunatic 모든 감각이 날 서있지 예쁘게 포장한 대로 매번 갖던 only 흘러가
The drums are really interesting too. They have that dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da. Same rhythm as Shape of You. a lot of other songs, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and I think I heard it's like the most commonly used rhythm in pop music or something. But yeah, just super cool roll. They have a little snare roll in between to interrupt it, and then halfway through the section, the kick, and then the single hit. Again, pattern interrupt, and just kind of draw your ear to the next 4 bars. Switching up here.
Harmonies on that. Ooh,
Another flutter.
that was beautiful.
Spaced out chorus.
That was awesome how they pulled all most of the instruments out to let those vocals really shine, and then carry over into this.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is like a different type of chorus.
Yeah, I'd say like a down chorus type
Yeah.
section. And I love too how they roll the filter up in the bass when that comes in, just to let it naturally build without really using any percussion or other elements in that section.
Yeah, they let it breathe.
And that straight kick too.
I want to hear that altar boy on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like they panned it. Yeah.
Yeah. On that high note, sustained through that.
They bring that back.
The drill back to end it. Whoa.
Oh, and then it. Maybe this is. I wonder if this is like the actual version or if this is just the music video version.
Mm-hmm.
But that was cool how they like filtered it back in as if
And
it's
just
like.
in
Yeah,
the
and
right
just your
ear.
right ear? Yeah. Well, and too, they're all crowded around like the little bird cage. Or was that like a bird cage?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Whoa!
Very interesting.
This is so cool. Wait, let's go back. Like ping, ping, ba-da-da-ding. They added that low one to give it. Wow, they just added everything in this. They pulled everything
really-
out and then they threw everything at us.
Really
So
stack
we
it up.
got the main melody going on with tons of stacks. We got that oh coming back in, that ping ping with more stacks this time, and then it kind of sounds like there's another ad lib section going on in the back.
There's that high note
everything.
sustain this time too.
That too, yeah. That was a
Um,
nice transition into the
Yeah.
big chorus. Yeah.
Maniacs. That's super
Oh.
interesting.
Maniac. Oh, whoa!
I love how they bring the drill back to end it too.
And the birds.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, super
Wow.
cool. Before we give you our final thoughts on this song, we want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, please like the video below, subscribe to our channel for more, and make sure you check out our Patreon so you can get early access to videos and help us choose the next song to break down. All right, well, what did you like about the song? What were you impressed with?
I really liked the way that they just kept consistently building throughout the song. Energy management was really good. You know, a lot of peaks and valleys, and every chorus was bigger than the one before. You know, like he said, adding new elements and playing with the EQs and just continuing to get bigger and get more interesting, more sonic information going on. Yeah, really cool track. Thought, all the transitions were cool and really like this one. What about you?
I'm in the same boat. I thought this song kept my interest the entire time, which I really appreciated. There wasn't a time where if I would have heard this on a playlist, I would have skipped it. I would have listened to the whole thing. Probably gonna add it to my playlist now that I say that. But I loved the vocal production. I thought their use of harmonies throughout each line was amazing, not just through the whole section, like every single line was amazing. Their use of Altar Boy was great. But yeah, and I love that one melody, I forget if it's in the first pre-chorus or first verse, where it was a power of 3 and he changed it up. Oh, it was so beautiful. His run on that was incredible. And if you're a singer-songwriter and you want to get better at your riffs and runs, make sure you go check out the Riffs and Runs course on the Billboard500.com. It helped me so much. And also too, like I was talking about vocal production, there's also a vocal production master course on there that you should check out, and they'll definitely help you arrange your vocals. So yeah, I would highly suggest checking it out. It helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm. Myself as well. And if you're a musician looking to up-level your network and your production skills, songwriting skills, artist identity, really just be surrounded by a group of people that are super driven and a lot of incredible mentors from the music industry, highly recommend you check out the Billboard 500 Club. Have met a lot of my closest friends and collaborators through the group, and would highly recommend that anybody who's interested gets in before space fills up. Once again, my name is Reece Ratliff.
And I'm Lexy Bradford.
You can find us on all platforms at Lexy Bradford.
Lexy with the Y.
And at Reece Ratliff, Reece with a C. Or Reece Ratliff Music on Instagram. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.